In today's Trade Saturday video, we're going to take a look at a really cool folder from the Smith & Wesson SWAT line. It's the SW6000B Magic Assisted Opening. That's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, the folks at Smith & Wesson /Trade were kind enough to send me actually a whole bunch of knives to review over the last few years. This is one of them. It's the Smith & Wesson SW6000B Magic Assist folding knife. And I got to say, I saw this in the catalog and I asked them to send me this one because I thought it was just a really cool, sleek, clean looking knife that is just, in my opinion, very, very nice. It's got a couple of features that maybe some of the other knives from Trade and Smith don't have. So we're going to take a look at those right now without any more rambling. So let me take you down to the old picnic table here because we're not at the stump, and we'll take a quick look at the specs on this knife, do a little bit of knife stuff, and wrap this one up. So once again, this is the Smith & Wesson SW6000B Magic Assist folding knife, and again, it's got that cool magic assist. It really blurs the line between an automatic and assisted opening, in my opinion. So first of all, let's talk about the blade. This knife features a 3.32 inch, for those of you still stuck in that metric system, 8.43 centimeter drop point blade of black coated 4034 stainless steel, which is kind of different, with a 4.43 inch or 11.25 centimeter aluminum handle with a safety lock, ambidextrous thumb knobs, and a tip down pocket clip. Oh, and it has a lanyard hole too. It's a liner lock design, and then it has that magic assist lever on back, which I think is just so cool. So the overall open length of this knife is 7.72 inches. The weight's just 4 ounces, or about 113 grams. The street price on this knife is about 36 or 37 bucks. Okay, so that was some of the specs and details of the, man, these bugs are wearing me out here. I think they followed me from the worldwide headquarters, but of the Smith & Wesson SWAT SW6000B. I just really like the lines of this knife. At first I thought it looks very similar to that shark design that Trade came out with, but the blade is a lot more substantial. And again, it's 4034 stainless steel, which is a little different from the CR series stuff they usually use. I got to, it's just very comfortable in your hand. No jimping or anything like that. Very, very, very smooth action. And you can use the thumb studs, but why, right? Because I like that unlike some of the Magic Assist designs, the lever just goes away and you use it's got a very ergonomic handle, in my opinion. It just feels really good in my hand. And I wish it was a tip-up carry. That's the one thing that I just, man, I like tip-up carry knives, so they're in my hand the way they need to be when I pull them out of the pocket. I understand that some people don't like tip-up carry in a semi-automatic. We'll call this one a semi-automatic. How about that? Because if it opens up in your pocket, it could stab you in your hand when you reach down for it. This does have the safety lever, which is very conveniently located right where your thumb goes. You don't have to move around or change your grip. It's right there. It will not open with the safety lever. Safety lock closed, and then you just pop it down and it opens right up. Not a big deal. So really, to go from locked to unlocked is this fast. I'm gonna do it. There you go, that fast. So quick draw McGraw right here for you. So anyway, some of you will get that. The also one thing I really like about this knife is it's the open frame kind of style knife. So some people don't like that because it lets stuff get in there and can clog up your knife, but I like it because stuff's going to get in there anyway. At least this allows you a lot easier way to get it out. So that's why I really like those open back knives. Plus it's just a little bit lighter. So that's it. I think what I think we can do now is just real quickly, this thing does not have a sharp spine at all. I don't know if it's going to do anything with a ferro rod. I really doubt it. But I did find some really cool fat wood out here at the old state park just a little while ago while I was making another review. And I can't resist at least doing a little bit of carbon knife stuff with this before we wrap this video up. Okay, so I found some fat wood here. And what I thought we'd do is we'd just do a little bit of quick, see how well this thing will carve some curls or whatever on fat wood, because man, it really does great. I'm trying to get down to the, because this has got the standard Trade Chinese hollow grind on it. Oh, we just lost a curl. That was horrible. but we got plenty, so we're gonna let this go. So it just lost 2. Maybe I need to move my workspace forward just a little bit, because I've already lost 2 curls, and that's just not acceptable. That's an unacceptable loss rate. So this is I don't know if you can even see how thin these things are. We're just doing a really good job of carving. Look at those little bitty ones there. Can you see that? Can you just see that? Look at that. From the front of that drop point. It's good to have those small ones when you're the really tiny fine ones when you're trying to start a fire. But look at that, wow. Pretty good there. And then you can make the bigger ones back here, because I just don't think this is going to scrape very well. We're going to give it a shot though and see if it'll scrape on the back here. And it really just doesn't do very much of anything. You got a little bit there. You can see that. A little man, that's juicy too. Look, just look at that. Look at this fat wood. Look at the resin in that fat wood. Look how juicy and sticky that is. Oh my goodness. Oh, it smells so good. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get any sparks from the spine with this ferro rod, but you know me, I gotta try. So we're going to see. Maybe a little. Maybe a little. Let's see. Almost. Okay, so it works, but barely, but it did work. So, wow, that fat wood is rock and roll good, man. We'll just let it burn itself out. It's not going to burn the picnic table. I'll make sure. I'm a Boy Scout. Chuck Norris is the reason Waldo is hiding. Okay, so there's some very ridiculous knife testing for this particular knife, but I couldn't resist, just like I can't resist doing that. Right now, I promise you, my wife would be saying, please stop clicking that knife, you're driving me batty. So I'll stop clicking the knife. I don't want to drive you batty, but I gotta say, this is a very slick little knife. Again, we're just gonna start calling these Magic Assist semi-autos, okay, because they are so close to automatic, it's unbelievable. Very, very smooth action. I really like the design on this one. I like the fact that lever goes down out of the way. I like that it's got a safety on it, just because that doesn't hurt anything, and it certainly could help. But what I really like about it is it cuts like nobody's business. It did a really good job of carving. This action is slick and smooth and just fits your hand really, really well. One thing I wish was it was a tip up. That would be like icing on the cake for me, but still, I think it's a pretty cool knife. Again, it's about a $36, $37 range on Amazon and other online sites, and really slick. You know, I'm gonna leave it up to you to have the discussion with your local law enforcement or whoever, if that case comes up, as to whether or not this is legal or not. I'm telling you, it is 100% an assisted opening, not an automatic knife, because the blade is not under tension at this point. You have to get it started moving before the spring takes over. Whereas an automatic, the blade is under tension, which you release to allow it to open. It is a very technical difference, but it is a difference. So anyway, that's a quick look at the Smith & Wesson SW6000B SWAT Magic Assist folding knife. Once again, thanks to the folks at Smith & Wesson & Schrade for sending me this one so I can show it to you. And as always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday, and very often random videos throughout the week. You can check out another one by clicking right over here. If you're not subscribed, please click down in the right-hand corner and do so. I really appreciate it. Once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival is not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.